Hi, hello, welcome. This is Digimon World. Digimon World 1. Digimon World 1 for the PlayStation 1. The first ones of their ilk, of their kind, of their breed. It's Digimon. It's the thing I won't shut up about. So, if you've watched any of my Let's Play videos, you'll know for some reason I always seem to have Digimon on the mind. So I figured we'd come and just take a little look at Digimon World, and we're going to take a little look at me first. We're gonna talk about me for once. For once, the game can shut up for 1 second, and I'm gonna talk about me because I never ever do that, and you can't prove otherwise. So, Digimon, and by Digimon I mean Pokemon. So when I was a kid, one day I went to school. And a girl was drawing a war turtle, and I had no idea what that was, and I asked her, and she told me what Pokemon was, and then ever since, my brain has been diseased and filled with the non-stop gotta catch 'em all thoughts. So, I saw a war turtle, wanted to know what that was, and then you were like, oh, it's Pokemon. So then I went home, and then, I mentioned Pokemon to my parents, and managed to convince them to look at these lips. Those lips are very good. The voice acting is very good. They got Izzy's voice actor for like both of these boys here, and I don't recognize the girl's voice actor, but it's very good. It's good lips, good children, very good children here. But back to the child that was me at one point. So I went home and I convinced my parents to record Pokemon on a VHS because apparently it came on while I was at school, which may have been a lie, may have not been true. I'm not sure, but they recorded it for me. Which was their downfall because then I bothered them for what seemed like forever to me. So it probably honestly wasn't that long that I wanted a Game Boy and I wanted to get Pokemon. And luckily for me, I lucked out and convinced Best Buy to allow me to star in a commercial because they used to have like little things where you could submit commercial ideas, and I used to call Best Buy the Daddy Store because my dad liked it, and calling it the Daddy Store was a very cute and not weird thing because it was, the late '90s and not the late 2010s. So it wasn't like it was cute that I was saying the Daddy Store. Also, it was like a Father's Day commercial or whatever. So then I got my Game Boy with Best Buy begotten gains, and then My brain has just been Pokemon diseased forever. And I guess we'll get back to that in a moment because I believe we have to start the video game. We should probably start playing the video game. So we're going to put a pin in Pokemon Story because we got Digimon here. And I've played a little bit of this game. We'll talk about it in a moment. Do you have a Digivice? This is a hard question for me to answer. I at one point had a Digivice that I had found at a Goodwill and bought for $1. I don't currently have it, so I guess I should say no. I don't own a Digivice. There's one probably somewhere in my mom's attic. Do I have friends? I have friends. Digimon, Gzmon. What's my name? My name's Zach. It won't matter. We're not going to play a ton of this game, but I'll go ahead and name the boy. I'll name the boy Zach. Because that's me. I am Zach. What's my Digimon's name? My Digimon's name. And this is kind of weird that you name your Digimon because typically they're like Agumon instead of like calling them a thing. There's not enough spaces to name it Digimon. It's gonna be a funny, but he can be Digimo. Who cares? Yeah, Digimo. That's my Digimon. The audio will probably be bad in this thing. I've had problems with the emulator. But we're just gonna take a quick look at this game. So Pokemon. I got my N64 money from Best Buy. My parents used some of the money to pay off the bills, and then also got me my Game Boy to shut me up. Got me Pokemon Blue because I saw Turtle with Guns, knew that was the good one. Even though I ended up getting Bulbasaur for my starter instead because I saw Frog, the plant on its back, and knew that one was the good one, and forever will be. And I also got a copy of Wario Land 2, thus starting my, I like Wario a lot. So yeah, like as a kid, I was a very staunchly Pokemon kid, and as a kid, you have the weird brand loyalty because capitalism is seeped into our brains at that young of an age, and it was like, oh, Pokemon's the best one, Digimon's for losers, and that kind of extended to every other thing, like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, what? It's a Pokemon. I don't know if I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was a Pokemon ripoff. I remember being mad at Yu-Gi-Oh when it started, but I was a kid in the late 90s. I played Yu-Gi-Oh. It eventually got to me. Such as also did Digimon, because, I was like, oh no, Digimon sucks. It's a Pokemon ripoff. But then, one morning, it was put on for me like while eating breakfast or something. And then I was like, oh no, yeah, Digimon, I get it. I like this. Same thing happened for Monster Rancher, but that's not all that important. I played 2 Monster Rancher video games. One was a Solomon Key clone that I enjoyed because Solomon's Key is a game I enjoy. And the other one was just like a monster, like what I think is a standard Monster Rancher game on the Game Boy Advance. And I liked creating my own monsters, but the game itself wasn't actually all that fun, so not important. Yeah. Hi, Koromon. So yeah, you know, like Digimon, I was like, I came around to it and enjoyed it. And then for some reason, at some point, a couple years ago, me and my friend Corey decided to watch through all of Digimon Season 1, and then Season 2, and then Season 3. And Season 1, all dubbed, of course, because there's no other way. Season 1's the best one. It's perfect. It's a work of art. And I guess just ever since then, it's like, oh man, I kind of love Digimon. It seems pretty cool. So, you know, I liked Digimon as a kid. But didn't really have any like means of playing a Digimon. Like I said, I eventually found a little Digivice at a Goodwill. Played a little bit of that until like the watch battery in it died, and then never picked it up ever again. Yep, and we get to like plot or whatever, like, hey, we're stuck into the digital world. There's Digimon. We're gonna be like, oh, there's Digimon here. I must be dreaming, you know, that kind of garbage. And actually, you know, the audio sounds pretty bad. Let me see if I can do something about that. I say as I make the audio sound probably a little bit worse. No, this should be the good audio setting. So, oh, have I just killed the audio? I may have just killed the audio by trying to mess with it. That's fun. It's always fun when you accidentally destroy the audio instead of... Oh, it just muted it. I didn't destroy it. It's cool. I figured it out. We'll see if the setting works any better, because the other one was kind of clipping weird. You heard it. I'm sure you heard it. Yeah, Tokumon, it's not a dream, and then he screams at us with his weird screamy face. Oh, is the buttons not working as well? No. Okay, cool. It doesn't matter. So, you know, I wanted to play Digimon. Eventually my dad got me a PS2 for my birthday at one point. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, and I didn't have a PS1. But eventually my dad took on a second job. We could suddenly afford things, and it was weird. My dad bought me a PS2 for my birthday, and by that I mean he bought himself a PS2 under the guise of, oh, it's for the boy. And so the mom wouldn't realize that the PS2 was actually a gift for the dad and not the boy. You know, he was like, what video game you want? And I wanted a Digimon game, but it was a PS1 game on the PS2, and I think you needed PS1 memory cards from the save properly, either that or I just couldn't figure it out as a child, which is also very likely and is important to why we're playing this game right now. So yeah, I didn't have a PS1 memory card, and I could never save my progress in this game, so I never made any meaningful progress whatsoever. I would come and I'd play for however long I could as a child, and then just, you know, lose all my data because I couldn't save it. And so I never really made any progress in this game, and this game didn't really make any sense to me as a child. It was just very incomprehensible, and I could not figure it out. So I've played a little bit of this here just to try and see if I could save the video game, and it's come full circle, and I can't get the damn thing to save still, because this memory, the emulator, I've had issues with saving with this previously. I played Castlevania and had issues. The issue there was, like, it would make a save file to the virtual memory card, but then the virtual memory card wouldn't save unless I, like, messed with it. So I went and messed with that. But the problem I'm having with this game is the means that should save this game aren't creating files on the virtual memory card. That would bother me, and I would have played around with it a little bit more. But it doesn't actually matter, because we're not going to make a lot of progress in this game. I just wanted to sit down and see if I could make any sense out of this video game, because this was just completely incomprehensible to me as a child. Now, we left in a hurry because we're a cool kid who wants to get on with an adventure and not listen to Digimon, which is like Grandpa-mon. But you can come in here and you get some tutorials where, like, Botamon's going to tell you, hey, there's like some virtual pet elements to this game where you have to feed and bathroom and sleep your Digimon. And you can come up here and Poyomon will tell you about Digivolution and tell you about the stages of Digimon, because Digimon have kind of like set evolution standards as opposed to like how Pokemon, like, some have one, some don't evolve. All Digimon have like set stages and stuff. Tokomon here will go ahead and just give us some items, which is very useful because we don't have any. And I think this is Punimon. We can just come here and rest up, but we don't actually need to rest because we have not partook in any battles. Now, I did play a little bit of this game just to try and see if I could figure out how to save it, and I did figure out how to save it. Either that or the internet has lied to me. So I've made a little bit of sense out of the video game. So this game seems to be like a blend of RPG and virtual pet element. So like we have to feed our Digimon, we have to bathroom it, we have to make sure it's happy. So we can come in here, I can go ahead and praise little Digimo here, and we can pet this Agumon. I believe you can get a Gabumon as an alternative starting Digimon depending on what you answer. I didn't look up what you could get, even though Gabumon is kind of cooler than Agumon. I was very pro Agumon as a child, but I came around on Gabumon on my watch of Digimon as an adult. Gabumon's pretty cool. Just gonna go ahead and say that. And I don't remember what Euramon. I didn't remember its name, and I don't remember what this guy Digivolves into. So this game seems interesting. So it has like a virtual pet element where like you have to take care of your Digimon. It also has like a city building element here. So like Digimon mentioned like, oh, the town is empty. There used to be a bunch of Digimon here, but then they kind of went feral and they all left. And as you progress through the game, I believe shops will pop up down here. Like I mentioned, I never made a whole lot of progress. I think at one point I made a shop up here, and that's about as far as I got. What is Sunamon? Sunamon probably has to tell us about the broken bridge. The bridge is a part of progress in this video game. So at one point when I was playing this game, I managed to make a decent amount of progress. I got my Digimon to Digivolve the Champion, which is the next stage past Agumon's currently a rookie. Agumon wants to eat. I suppose we can feed him, and then I think there's a little thing that actually keeps track of all the Digimon we have. Or have seen. I'm not entirely sure, because I think you only get one at a time in this game. It isn't like Pokemon style. Oh no, that's our Digimon's stats. That's not exactly what I'm here for. How do I back out of this? So the controller's not working great, and I'm not sure if that's something to do with the emulation or having to do with my connectivity. It's not important. There I am. I'm an amateur with 0 bits and 0 medals, and I've raised 1. I think your Digimon can die. So this is the chart showing all the Digimon possibilities in the game, I believe. So from going from left to right, it's baby and training, rookie, champion, and ultimate. I don't know if they have megas in this game. Maybe it's like a plot thing, or they try to obscure it from you. Not entirely sure, but there's a decent amount of Digimon in this game. It's not like 151, or I suppose 150 or more to see, not 151 or more to see, because it would have just been 151 to see at the time of that song. We can come up here and we can train. We can come up here and train our Digimon. It's probably not too important since we're not going to be playing a ton of this, but let's just go ahead and tree striking. Sure, go strike that tree. Normal. Go do it, Digimo. Yeah, you strike that tree. You get strong, or whatever this does. See, and he got 8 offense and 2 speed, and he looks a little tuckered out. Thanks, Digimo. You did a good job. But it's probably not that important because we're not going to be playing a ton of this video game. And I think, honestly, when I sat down and was getting this all set up, my idea for this was I want to see if I can figure out what's up with this game. And I didn't play, I played up to defeating this wild Agumon, and then kind of called it quits. Oh my god, that sound is bad. Let's go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see if we can fix the sound. We'll go in the sound. We'll just go ahead and swap back to the one that it says is safe. See if that fixes the bad sound. Oh, and it's muted the sound again, because it does that whenever you mess with the sound, I suppose. No, that's just as bad. Oh, and now it's it's not great, probably not good what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways. How's the peaking now? Is it still bad? Yeah, it's still pretty bad, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. Our Digimo will just go ahead and defeat this wild Agumon, no prob. I wanted to see if I could figure out what the deal is with this game, because I never felt like I understood it as a child, and I think I got the gist of it. So this combat scene, there's not really anything we can do. We can just yell at Agumon, to just, hey, Digimo, do what you want. And there is a run icon, which I can't seem to access. Maybe it's locked off for this battle, because this Agumon kind of like bum rushes you, regardless of what you do. So I think this is kind of a scripted fight, per se, especially since I don't really have any control over what Digimo's doing. I do seem to be building up a finish. Not entirely sure what that'll do, because I didn't manage to get that last time. Last time, I just, I murked this Agumon, and there were no problems. But maybe we'll get the finisher and see what that does. Oh, press square. Yeah, use Pepper Breath. Oh, no, it died before we could use Pepper Breath. And yes, we yata, and it's very exciting. But yeah, I wanted to see if I could make sense of this game, and I think I've kind of made sense of this game. So when we defeat this Agumon, he regains his ability to speak, and then we're like, oh, we should invite him to the city or whatever. And I think the idea of this game is we just kind of run around, find Digimon, defeat them, and then they go back to the city, and we'll expand the city. And I'm guessing progress in this game is based off of, oh, you've got so many Digimon back to the city. Oh, you found this specific Digimon, and it'll unlock things that'll open up the world to us. Is there a way to view a map or something? I don't think there's a map we can view. Year 1, I actually did not notice that in the thing, and now I'm oh my god, how long is this game supposed to be? Because I checked the how long to beat, and it's like a 40-hour RPG if you just play it through. Like one of those 100 plus RPGs if you go and do all the things. But like I said, we're just here to have a good time. Even though I haven't played enough to say that the game is unfun, but there doesn't seem to be a terrible amount going on in this game. I suppose if you were a fan of virtual pets, this would be kind of a cool evolution of that. Because I ended up accidentally doing a little research while trying to get this set up, because I was like, oh, I need a little image or something for the background, and I needed the color scheme, so I went and grabbed the box, the box art for the thumbnail of the video. Oh, vending machine. Can we spend our money here? My gosh, it's so expensive. This is kind of an interesting menu. Not exactly what you would expect, but okay. Oh, we got a medium MP. I'm guessing that's a MP up. I can only assume. We can't get in the water. Maybe there's a thing that lets you swim later on. I'm imagining not. This is a PlayStation 1 game. I mean, not saying that you couldn't swim in PlayStation 1 games, but kind of switching between land and sea like that, probably not something I should expect. But yeah, I'm guessing just the progress is based off of if you go around and beat enough Digimon in fights, eventually good things happen, and you expand the city, and eventually things happen. Because one time I played far enough and my Digimon became champion, and I must have just defeated enough guys. Because I remember there was that bridge mentioned, because I remember getting to the other side of the bridge and thinking, oh my god, I'm getting somewhere in this game, and then never really playing it ever again, and I can't move. I'm not sure if that was because Digimo had to have a good little yell, but he had his yell, and now we can enjoy me, because this is me in all my glory. And uh-oh, Digimo has to bathroom. I believe there was a toilet just back where we were. So you can let your Digimon just kind of go wherever you are, but that reflects badly on them or something. I don't entirely, understand the hows and whys of why things work the way they do. But I think if you just let them go wherever, they get negative points, and then the points probably correlate to how they digivolve. If you let him just poop on the ground a lot, he'll probably turn into oh, this is a mean Digimon or something like that. Not that this game has things oh, you're evil or good, but the way Digimon digivolve. Kunamon's bed? I don't know what that is, but okay. If we come to Digimon, we can see happiness. I assume the shades is discipline. That's the only thing I could think of, and virtue. I'm not sure. But is it not gonna? Okay, yeah, it's not gonna be here. It's probably gonna be in our player under our chart. If we come in here, can we? Yeah, cool. We can see this branched evolutions. That's honestly one of the reasons why I think Digimon is very cool. Is Digimon digivolve different way. It isn't oh, Agumon always becomes Greymon, aka Big Agumon. It can become different things, and I find that neat. Digimon Bridge. I think this is the bridge that Sunamon said was out. And we'll just go ahead and run around with that blue Palmon because we don't want to mess with that. Because I assume it's going to want to fight all these Digimon probably want to fight us. Yeah, we can see the bridges out. I don't want to get in a fight with these Betamon because they're very fish-like, and I think they might be electricity flavored, or they might be an electric type. Now I think about it. But we can come and fight this Auroromon. I sure as hell don't know anything. That's the entire purpose of this video. Auroromon is obviously going to be a plant type. So, our Digimon will probably have an advantage being able to do fire attacks. I'm not entirely sure if Digimon work that way, because I know Digimon have types like Virus and Vaccine that I assume were the types of Digimon. But there's also, the elemental things like fire and so. Oh, that looked like a water attack, to be honest. Oh, and we're almost dead. Can we... Oh, no, and he's doing weird things. Can I throw him an... Wait, where did Digimon go? He disappeared. Is that... It must be an... Is that an emulation thing, or... Oh, no, he turned into a sprite. I'm guessing this is some kind of weird status that we have been inflicted with. Can you still attack? I'm not sure if we can attack. Well, the Auroromon hit us with some weird status right before it died, and it's continuing to do this. Fight's starting to look pretty bad. Oh, we can block, too. What I'm guessing is eventually, if we train our Digimon up enough, they'll trust us, and we'll get more, options for this. Eventually they'll be I want you to attack, or I want you to dodge, use your special attack, block. I'm assuming eventually you get things like that. Otherwise, this game will probably be pretty boring. We defeated Auroromon, which looked special, but it just ran off the screen. So I'm guessing it was just a fodder Digimon to get in our way. Because I'm guessing, we beat special Digimon, and they go back to the thing like this Kunamon, which I'm guessing is this weird electric guy. And it looks like he's hungry again. I'm not sure if he's sleepy too, because he started to sit down. So maybe he might want to take a little snooze, which I believe is one of the ways to save this game. Because I think you can sleep to save, and there's a little Digivice in Gigimon's house, which I believe saves, but it wasn't working for me. And I'm not exactly sure where we're going. We keep hitting little scene transitions, and I'm not exactly sure where we're going. But, we can just run around a little bit before we turn back and, end the video. There's nothing really here for us. Maybe we'll fight the Kunamon and see if it'll go back to our what I assume is a Kunamon. See if it'll go back to our town. Maybe we can make some progress. Maybe we can get that bridge built, and then we'll basically be about where I was at the farthest I ever made it as a child. And honestly, I'm not sure if saving will work. Maybe I can get it to work if I mess around with it a little bit more. But even if I could, I don't entirely want to play the entirety of this game. Like I said, it's like a 40-hour RPG, and I don't really want to play it. It seems like it could be a fine game. I don't seem to be able to piss off this Kunamon, so maybe this isn't the way we're supposed to go. Maybe we need a bigger Digimon or some kind of item to... Oh, no, I managed to talk to him. Yeah, you can have some food, sure. I got 4 meat, but, it's whatever. There's a meat farm where we can get 3 meats a day. Okay, now that we fed him, he wants to fight. So I gave him food, and then it pissed him off. But, sure, we'll go ahead and beat you up. Ooh, we're hurting. You... Okay, Agumon, you shoot a fireball at it, and I'll throw you... Oh, Agumon died. Agumon died before I could throw the small recovery. 5? 4? Oh, bandage. Go. No, not bandage. Medicine. No, not medicine. Well, our Agumon died. So, oh, he has lives. Okay, cool. Is something bad happened to us now? Does it send us back to Gigimon's house because Agumon died? I can't believe I forgot to heal the guy. Poor Digimon. I'm so sorry about that, Digimon. Oh my gosh, you're back after losing. Maybe your things were stolen. Sorry, Digimon. That was my bad. I did not think to heal. Oh, and now he's mad at me. I assume that's what that means. Oh, is he Digivolving? Oh, I think I did a bad, and now he's going to Digivolve a mean way because he's so disappointed in me. I pet him once, I fed him twice, I pooped him right, but he died in combat. Oh, and he's becoming, what are the ghosts called? I don't even remember what they're called. But I guess he became a ghost. I think that's a champion level Digimon. He's sleepy now. Digimo's Digivolved. Yeah, let's go ahead and just... For some reason the sound's now echoing strangely. Yeah, we got him to become, Bakuman? I think it's like spelled like bake. Yeah, Bakuman. Yeah, cool. I remembered that before we checked it. Nice. Yeah, we made him Digivolve. Doesn't seem like it's a good way to Digivolve, but we did manage to get it. Yeah, you go ahead and sleep. Go ahead and sleep, buddy. You know, Bakuman's pretty cool. I'm down for it. Not my favorite Digimon, but I don't dislike it. You know, it's a cool sheet ghost. He just fucking. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, we'll save and go. We can call that a video. I think we get what's up with this game. You know, you do things. You raise your Digimon certain ways. It'll Digivolve certain ways. If you make enough progress, like I'm guessing eventually, like had we beaten Kunamon, he would have come back, and then maybe with Kunamon's help and maybe with some other people, we could have gotten that bridge built and made progress, and then explored more of the island, etc., etc. But that's not important. I mean, I suppose it is if you want to play the video game. And Agumon has opened a bank. This was the Agumon we defeated in the wild. Cool. We can store items there. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I was gonna say I'm not sure why that's relevant, but we just learned you lose items whenever you die. So I suppose the point is, you know, if you don't want to lose your items. Actually, you know what? Okay, before we call this a video, are we full health again? Let me check my Digimon. Yeah, before we call this a video, and yeah, I have enough time for this. Because I have to do some work things before it's too long. That's not how words work. But before we call this a video, let's go beat the shit out of that little Kunamon with our big ghost. Because you know, now that Digimo's champion level, he's more powerful. So I'm sure this will be a stomp. Yes, we can go back to Gigimon's house. And oh, he's gotten so far away. Madoki Betamon. Oh, I thought these were just Betamon. I wonder if that's just like a translation thing. Oh, something I was trying to say earlier and then completely got sidetracked, which I'm glad I didn't just end the video. Oh, we still can only hear call. Oh man, that hurts a lot. What is he doing? Did he stun us? Oh, we're getting our ass handed to us. Can you? I want to see him attack. Can you attack? Or are you just stunned? Wait, does the ghost attack with electricity too? That's weird. But yeah, something I tried to mention earlier, and I'm glad I remembered before I ended the video. This apparently came out before the show started in Japan, or maybe, I don't know if like the American release, but apparently it came out before the show started in Japan. So this is entirely just based off of the little like Digimon Tamagotchi things, which makes sense why instead of like, you know, like just a straight up oh my god, that sound. Instead of like just a straight up Pokemon ripoff, they were like, well, let's do something that aligns with like what the, you know, the game as it exists, you know, would work. Like, oh, okay, we'll put in virtual pet elements. You know, RPG, very, very natural fit for basically anything. The fighting doesn't entirely make sense to me, but I suppose like, oh, how do you make virtual pets fight? It's not going to be very interactive, I suppose, because those things have like, what, 3 buttons on them at max. Like, maybe a D-pad and 2 buttons. Like, I think that's probably the most you're going to get out of it. And Bakuman does seem to be a lot slower than Agumon. I think Agumon kind of stuck to us a little better. I'm not sure if Bakuman bumps into a Digimon, we'll have to fight. No, he seems to be able to go around the Madoki Betamon, no problem. And I don't think this is the way to Kunamon's bed. There's a little thing that looks like Palmon down there. And there's a Palmon right there. We can just, you know, let's talk to the Palmon. Sure, why not? Did I do this wrong? A flower. Oh, we just keep talking to I'm a flower. Yeah, you are a flower. Yeah, I am listening. You are, in fact, a flower. But the fact that you're a flower doesn't, you know, not mean that you're also not a Digimon and or a Palmon. We saw a blue one of these guys earlier. I wonder if this will be... because that one did like that weird water attack that turned us into a sprite. Palmon seems to just be doing like that poison like thing, even though like okay, well I was gonna say in the show like I think she does like a little vine whip like thing with like her fingers, but like I just said, you know, this happened before the show, so I shouldn't be like, oh, in the show it does this, because that's not really all that relevant. I would have liked to have seen the combat kind of get a little more in depth before we ended the video. In fact, actually, Bakuman seems to be much worse than Agumon, because like it seems like he has a touch attack now. Like Agumon like did like little like fire breath, like pepper breath thing, and just like it seems like now we gotta do like our like cold shoulder tap, and it's just not working out for us. Like, I might have to... What are you doing, Bakuman? Oh, maybe that was like a stun attack. I'm not entirely sure. I'll just go ahead and use a small heal while we're at it. Yeah, see, like, if the Palmon stays still, we can just walk up and, like, zap touch it, no problem. But, you know, if it runs away, we just can't hit it. So, Bakuman does seem to be a major step down. Like, yeah, do your Dark Claw. Hell yeah, let's see Dark Claw. Cool. I mean, it didn't seem like it dealt all that much damage. Like, how much is our normal? Okay, so it did, like, double damage. So, yeah, you build up a bar and you get, like, a double damage attack, which is probably very good, because Bakuman does seem like a major downgrade from the thing. I don't think we're going to go fight Kunamon. I think we're just going to see if we can beat... Oh my god, it did the Vine Whip, and it hurt us very badly. I think we're just going to beat this Palmon and call it a video, because we're getting our ass handed to us, and combat seems to have gotten somehow worse with Digivolution. It's like the time when Agumon became Skull Greymon because Tai was pushing him too much. But he was very powerful then, and Skull Greymon was very cool to me as a child. I learned how to draw it at one point. I spent a long time trying to figure out how to draw Skull Greymon, and then I drew one good Skull Greymon by, you know, however freaking old I was, elementary school age, and then I never did it again because it was very hard and I can't draw very well. And this fight sucks. This game doesn't seem like it's good. There are good Digimon games. From what I've heard Cyber Sleuth. I think that's like one of the more recent ones. I've heard that's good. My friends have told me that Digimon World 3 is actually pretty good. You know, if we ever play a Digimon game, maybe we'll play one of those. We probably won't, though, because I think they're long RPGs, and those aren't really my thing. I can get behind a Pokemon. Oh, I'm out of MP. That's what it is. I just noticed there's a frickin' bar. That's probably why this fight has been bad, because I think I ran out of MP, which probably is why I wasn't doing any blasts and had to do like my touch attack. I think I figured. Okay, this video's been like 30 minutes long. We should probably stop. But now I'm interested. Let's go beat up Kunamon. We're back to the original Brain Chip. Oh, wow, see, we could just keep doing this forever, couldn't we? Yeah, fighting's pretty bad. Yeah, go to the city. Yep, that sounds like fun. I'm Palmon. You'll find me useful. Okay, yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna heal up Bakuman. We're gonna feed him this brain chip. I assume it'll make his MP like blast better. Yeah, boost max brain level. Hell yes, let's use it if my controller ever figures out what it's doing. And if it doesn't, you know, we can just call the video. But it did work. Oh, you don't want the brain chip? Oh, okay. I guess you don't. If you don't want it, you don't want it. Sure. Oh, I don't have any healing things left, do I? We got MP recovery. Can I give you more magic points? Will you take this? No, he seems to be full. I'm not sure if this game has like a fullness thing. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and you've been doing a good job. I'm sorry I let you literally die. You know, I'm trying to do my best. This is my first time raising. I mean, I guess it's not my first time raising a Digimon. I've told you I've played a little bit of this game as a child. I played a little bit of it just to make sure the recording worked. You know, we did the, you know, you get it. Let's fight Kunamon. Let's see what we can do before we end this video. Come down here. I'll give you a meet if I can figure out how to talk to you again. Not exactly sure how I managed to do that last time. We stood somewhere very specific, and then Kunamon was like, "Hey, feed me." Yep, you're hungry again. Have some food. And let's see. Nope, please, controller. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's feed the Kunamon and just see what's happened. That's good. Let's fight. Okay. Maybe Bakuman will destroy Kunamon now, because I'm guessing Kunamon is also a rookie Digimon. Like, all of the Digimon we've been fighting have been rookies. But, you know, Bakuman is a champion, so he should be more powerful. And we don't have anything to, like, heal our boy, and he's getting his butt kicked. Cures wounds. Wounds seems to be a status. Makes Digimon full. That's like food. Yeah, and Kunamon seems to have a lot of health, so we don't seem to be able to beat Kunamon. So we'll go ahead and I'll run away. Oh, I don't seem to be able to run away from the fight, actually. I still don't have access to being able to run. Well, that's a shame. I'm sorry, Bakuman. I've let you perish once more. Did Bakuman get his life back whenever he digivolved, or is like life like a permanent thing. I don't know how to make you better. I actually can't even get into my items. Oh, there we go. I opened up my items. I think we checked medicine last time, and it wouldn't let me use it. I'm guessing there's some kind of revive or something. Yeah, lives seem to be like, this Digimon has a certain amount of lives. I'm guessing if it dies, we have to get a new egg or whatever, and start from scratch, and then probably start from, we'll start from baby, and then have to do in training, etc. So that's the video. Yep, we're back after losing. This video probably wasn't very fun to watch, and the game honestly wasn't all that fun to play, but it scratched an itch. I think I figured it out. You've defeated enough Digimon, they'll come to the town, and then things will just kind of continue from there. Probably you'll hit a point where the town building aspects kind of ancillary, where it's just like, oh, well, if I do this, I can get this shop or whatever. Because it'll probably hit a point where it kind of like rolls into like being like more full-on like adventure. Like, oh, I've got to go beat Devimon or, whatever boss they decide is in this game. I don't know. But it's been fun. We're probably not going to play another Digimon game, but I guess we could. I don't know. Hey, okay, before I end the video, my favorite Digimon are Gargamon, because it's very good. Just Gun Bunny, it's incredible. It's like A+, like it's just the most Digimon-ass design. Guns, jeans, very good. It's just a good design like Gargamon. I like Togemon. Can't go wrong with Togemon. Punching cactus, very good. Gargemon, is that what Biomon's ultimate? I'm like, no, Gargemon is the robot. I do like Gargemon. I like Gargemon and Andromon a lot. I'm just gonna Google it. Hey, screw it. You guys have watched this much video. Okay, so Biomon's very good. I do enjoy Biomon. Biomon's a good ass bird. Let's see. Biomon becomes Birdramon. Yes. Birdramon becomes Garudamon. See, it's like Gargemon. I had the right letters, but the wrong order. It's the video. Goodbye.